I see the tension you're facing in this modern world. It's like everything around you is at odds with the truth I've given you. The frustration, the pushback, even the hate you see directed toward Christians today, it's not new. It's the same rejection my son faced when he walked among people. The world has always had a love for darkness because that darkness lets them hide from the light, a light that exposes what they don't want to see, their sin. My truth doesn't change, and because it stays the same, it makes people uncomfortable, especially in a culture that worships personal freedom, moral relativism, and self-gratification. They call this progress, but often it's just rebellion dressed up in modern language. When you choose to stand for my truth, you become a living reminder of the standard they want to ignore. That's why they cancel you, ridicule you, and slap labels on your faith. Outdated, hateful, intolerant. It's not really about you, it's about the truth you carry and the light that truth shines on everything they don't want to confront. This modern age is obsessed with redefining right and wrong, creating their own version of morality based on personal desires instead of aligning with my eternal word. So when you hold on to what I've established, when you refuse to go along with their ever-shifting standards, you're going to face backlash. They'll call you intolerant, bigoted, unloving, but what they don't understand is that your stand is rooted in love. Love for me and love for them. Because you want them to see what they were created for. They reject your faith because it challenges their idols, power, pleasure, pride. But remember, this rejection isn't new. It's not just about you. Just like they hated my prophets, just like they hated my son, they'll hate those who follow me, because my word is a mirror. It shows people who they really are and their need for repentance. And in their pride, they resist it. But don't let that surprise you. I told you this would happen. The world can't handle my truth because it calls for something most aren't willing to give: accountability, humility, and surrender to something greater than themselves. In this world we live in now, people want to be their own gods. They want to create their own truth, define their own morality, and live with no limits. But you, my followers, you represent something that directly challenges that mindset. You represent a kingdom that doesn't bend to culture, that doesn't shift with the trends. And every time you speak my word, every time you live by it, you're reminding them there's a higher authority, a greater standard, and yes, an eternal judgment. That's why they try to silence you. That's why they mock you, cancel you, and try to erase my influence wherever they can. But let me be clear, none of their rejection can undo my love for you. None of their efforts to cancel you can cancel my presence in your life. You may feel alone at times, but I am right there with you. So stand firm. Keep your faith steady even when the pressure builds. Your witness matters more than you know. The truth you carry may not be popular, but it is powerful. And in a world drowning in noise and confusion, it shines like a beacon. Don't buy into the lies that say truth is relative, that morality evolves, or that you get to shape your own version of right and wrong. I haven't changed. I'm the same yesterday, today, and forever, and so is my word. That means the foundation you stand on is solid, even if everything around you is shaking. Culture might scream that self is king, that your feelings are the ultimate authority, and that any kind of boundary is oppressive. But I see what's really happening. I see the consequences of that path: chaos, selfishness, emptiness. It promises freedom, but delivers confusion and despair. I've given you a better way. It's not always easy. In fact, it'll often feel like you're going against the flow. But this path leads to peace, to purpose, to real life. Don't give in to the pressure to compromise just to fit in or avoid conflict. Trends come and go, but truth stands firm. You've been called to be different, to be set apart, holy, just as I am holy. That's not a burden. That's an invitation to live fully, freely, and with eternal impact. Look, I know the world around you is obsessed with personal freedom. Freedom to do whatever feels good, whatever seems right in the moment. But real freedom, that comes from me. When you live by my word, you're no longer a slave to sin. You're not tied down by the opinions of others or trapped chasing pleasures that never truly satisfy. That's the kind of freedom I offer. Freedom with purpose, with direction, with peace. The world's version of freedom often ends up becoming another form of bondage. Bondage to desires, to public pressure, to the need for approval. But you were made for something higher. Don't trade what's eternal for applause that disappears as quickly as it came. Yes, standing firm might cost you something: comfort, popularity, even relationships. But your faithfulness to me, it's worth far more than any approval this world can give. There's coming a time, maybe you've already started to see it, where people won't even know what to believe anymore. So many voices, so many opinions, everything blurred, everything twisted. But when you stand on truth, when you live it out with consistency and grace, people will notice, even those who mock you now. Some of them will look at your peace, your clarity, your hope, and they'll start to wonder if maybe, just maybe, you found something real. So be brave, be bold. I'm with you. You don't carry the truth alone. It's not just a set of beliefs you're defending. It's my love shining through your life like a light in the dark. And that matters more than you think. This world will keep changing. Culture will keep shifting, but I won't. And neither will my word. So hold fast. Stay rooted. Don't let the noise drown out what you know is true. You've been chosen for this moment to be a light when everything else seems dim. Keep going, keep standing, and never forget, I'm right here with you every step of the way.